Nalini Sharma, my colleague, is also joining me on the story. Nalini, this is a big admission which is coming in. Now, we are seeing that the administration is now saying in a US court that it was actually, the ceasefire that has happened between India and Pakistan. The US administration highlighted the trade that was happening. But we are also seeing on the other side, the US court putting a stop to the kind of tariff that the president had been levying globally across various countries.
Well, Aishwarya, this was before the United States Court of International Trade that this statement was made by Howard Lutnick. And let me highlight something very important from his statement that has been submitted before this court. He goes on to say that this ceasefire was only achieved after President Trump interceded and offered both nations trading access with the United States to avert a full-scale war, which is a little different, but importantly a little different from the statement that the President Trump had made, because the statement by Howard Lutnick goes on to say that President Trump had offered trade with the United States to both nations, whereas President Trump had spoken about how he threatened both the nations to stop trade in case the conflict did not come to an immediate end. So, which of these two statements is true? Was trade offered to the state, to India and Pakistan in return for stopping the for implementing the ceasefire and stopping the ongoing conflict, or was it used as a threat? Because that was what was claimed by President Trump. Along with that, we also know that there was a large defense that was stated out by Howard Lutnick during the statement that was given by him, where he's also spoken about how these tariffs that were imposed brought several of the countries, including a lot of adversaries of the United States, to the negotiating table, including China, and how US has been able to gather a lot of foreign policy support from other countries by using these tariffs. But at the same time, it's important to remember that this case was filed by a US company itself against the US administration, stating that these tariffs were brought in without proper authorization from the Congress. And in addition to that, that these tariffs were actually adversely impacting a lot of small businesses even within the United States. So it remains to be seen how the US administration plans to take this case forward in the coming days. But for now, definitely, it's a huge statement coming in from Howard Lutnick in written, submitted before a court of law in the United States of America.
Nalini, please stay on with me. Pranay is also with us on the story. Pranay, one of the things that a lot of countries were looking at, the suddenness with which Donald Trump had spoken about the tariffs, India to the Indian administration also. There's a lot of back and forth which is going on with regards to the tariffs. What the Supreme Court has said, the US court has very clearly said. They are saying that it was Donald Trump as a president who over-exceeded his authority in levying these kind of tariffs.
Yes, Aishwarya, as our colleague was also mentioning, that the court has clearly ruled that the authority lies with the U.S. Congress. And I think the President Donald Trump has exceeded the three judges panel has ruled this thing, that the U.S. President has exceeded his authority. But as far as the India's case is concerned, you would recall, Aishwarya, that we have been engaging with the U.S. side on a bilateral trade agreement. You would recall that when Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the United States on 12th of February 2025, there was an announcement in the presence of both the leaders that India and the United States will start a negotiation process on a bilateral trade agreement. And recently, last week, the Indian Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal was there in the United States along with the delegation. There was an engagement with US Trade Representative Howard Lutnick on this issue. So we are engaging with the United States as far as the tariff issues are concerned and the bilateral trade agreement is concerned. But there was a clear statement by the Ministry of External Affairs and its spokesperson Ranjit Jaiswal stating that nowhere the word trade was mentioned in any engagement with the United States Vice President or the Secretary of State as far as the India-Pakistan conflict was concerned.
Right, Pranay. Thank you, Pranay and Nalini, for joining me on the story. Now we are seeing big statements coming in from the United States of America, statements submitted to the US court.